so there we go. So we've got our frame. Let's move our frame back. We've got our the inside mat. We've got our pennant there. Now the next thing we're going to do is add the words All-Star onto the page. So we're going to select from Sportsmania. I'm going to select the phrase feature, which I have to remember where it was. Oh, there it is. Okay, so All-Star, and I'm also going to select the shadow feature for All-Star. There we go. Now I'm going to size those both at the same time so that they come in together, and there we go. Now I'm going to ungroup them so I can move them independently. And there's my All-Star. Oh, you know what? I didn't need the shadow on this one. Let's take it off. And the next thing I'm going to do is with the Georgian Basic Shapes, I've got a circle there. I'm just going to copy that circle, bring it in, and reduce it in size. I just want to add a few extra circles onto my page. There we go. I'm going to copy, 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 and just kind of position them around on my page. Some will be bigger than others. Just kind of a balancing effect for the words All-Star up there. There we go. Okay, so now what I want to do real quick, because it looks like I'm going over on time, is show you how to cut into each of these individually. So I'm going to make another layer on my mat. All right. On layer 2, I'm going to actually cut the circle. So I'm going to go back to layer 1, and I'm going to highlight my circle, go to layer 2, hit copy, and there it is. I'm going to position it where I want it to cut, go back to layer 1, highlight the other circle. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want to highlight the circle, go to layer 2, hit copy, and there it is. So those two I'll cut on one mat. Then I'll go to make another mat, which is layer 3. Go back to layer 1. I'm going to select the rectangles. So I'm going to select the rectangle, go to layer 3, hit copy, go to layer 1, select the smaller rectangle, go to layer 3, hit copy, and there we've got both rectangles. So I can cut both of those out on that particular mat. And I'm going to add yet another mat, which is layer 4. Okay, so I'm going to go back to layer 1, and I'm going to select the word All-Star, go to layer 4, I'm going to copy it. Now this is where I'm going to bring the shadow piece in from All-Star, which I go back to the Sportsmania cartridge, pick up the shadow, hit All-Star in the shadow, and there I've got All-Star in the shadow and the regular font. I'm going to unlink it. The All-Star will be cut in a different color, so we'll put it up there. Go back to layer 1, I'm going to select my circles. Actually, I'm going to group those circles together real quick so I can do all of this in one sweep. Go to layer 4, go to Advanced tab, and copy. There we go. Now we're ready to cut out our layers. So if you close the little eyes on each of these other layers, all you'll see is your main. When you go to layer 1, you'll see your main image, and then layer 2, you'll see your images that you're going to cut, etc. So let's go ahead. I will have the gypsy file for this if anyone is interested, so you don't have to go through all these steps to create the layout. But I'm going to go off and cut out my page, and I'll be right back. Okay, now we have all of our pieces cut out. Let's go ahead and put together our scrapbook page. So I'm using the just this red gingham paper as my background, and here's the first cutout. If you remember on the gypsy, we had the circle, the larger circle at the bottom, and when I had it on my mat, we'll just use this paper as the mat. I had it on my mat like that, and it only cut this part of the circle. All right, so we're going to go ahead and apply that to our page. We're going to go ahead and put this right down in this corner. There we go. All right. And now I have the other circle. Remember the other circle we cut out? Same thing, we had it on the corner of the page like this, so it only cut this part of the circle. So we'll go ahead and apply that to our page. And that one is going up here in the left-hand corner of our page. All right, there we go. So there's our basic page layout. Now, remember the rectangles we cut out. So first we cut out the larger rectangle, and this one I went ahead, and if you can see, I added my white gel pen, some lines around the side. So that's going to be the first mat. We'll go ahead and lay that down. Okay, so we'll go ahead and position that right here on our page. That. Okay, and then the second rectangle we cut out, I just cut out of white cardstock. And I'm going to put that, and that was basically to mat my photo. Sometimes I like to use just white behind the photo. And we'll go ahead. Now I wanted to keep a little bit extra on that right side for the pennant, so I'm going to position that over there. And then our pennant, do you remember the little pennant we put together? It was originally three pieces, and we welded those together, and we hid the contour of the inside of the pennants. And so what I did is I added a little bit of black stitching line along the edge of the pennants, and we'll go ahead and apply those. And I'm going to use a glue pen for this since they're fairly small. There we go. And then I'm going to place my pennant right along the edge here of the white mat. Alright, and this is a sweet picture of my little grandsons that are going to go right there. But before we do that, I want to put on the balls, the little circles that we cut out. So I cut my circles out of coordinating colors, one large one and then a few of the other sizes. So I'm going to position those on here. I'm going to do that before let's see. Oh, I might put my picture on there first. Let's go ahead and apply the picture. I wasn't sure if I was going to put them under the picture or over the picture, but I think over the picture looks pretty good. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and place these down. So the last element were the words All-Star, and we cut those out in the regular word feature and then the shadow feature, and I layered those on top of each other, and I did add a little bit of white gel pen highlight. And I'm going to put that right up here at the top, and I might put that on with pop dots. Go ahead and get those on there. So we'll go ahead and put that across the top. Whoops. And there we have our finished layout. It was very simple, very easy to do using your gypsy, so I hope you all give it a try. And I will be putting the gypsy file on my site if for any of you that would like to download the file. All right, thank you, and I'll see you at the next video. Thanks.